What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of trying to do top 1000 in a classic. And we're starting off with a pretty nice looking Rocky Mountain Bull elk here. Let's just shoot it with the rifle, up to 4 or 5 score here, so not too bad of an estimate. Don't think we can shoot another one here. But yeah, we're using the 7mm break action. This one is the engraved version, so it looks a little cooler, I guess. Yeah, let's collect this one here really quick. Looks decent enough, 333 kilograms, and just barely below a 300 score. But yeah, we're using the 7mm rifle to get some hunter score because we did max out pretty much all of the useful bows, I'd say. So yeah, let's have some fun. Alright, and immediately after we have another good looking Rocky Mountain elk. Now there's this cow that's a little bit too close for my comfort, so we're using the rifle once again. This one definitely has a way bigger frame, looks a lot better, has some back tines there as well. 315 to 500 score estimate, so a pretty good one, and of course would actually make 300 plus. And I think that shot did not hit. I think there was a road in the way, or a path, I guess. I'm not sure if you would call this a road, but yeah, let's go grab it real quick. But it definitely looks a lot better than the last one. Looks pretty good, I can't lie. Again, very nice frame here, and some decent tines on it, and 347 score, so that's honestly pretty good. I was debating whether or not we should turn this one into a school mount, but I decided against it. I do want like a 400-ish for the trophy lodge, but yeah, definitely a trophy shot though. Not a bad ball by any means. This one is definitely up there. And yeah, I think this trophy shot looks fairly decent. Tried to hide like the player model inside the animal model, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So we'll definitely take that, and hopefully you can actually find a non-typical mule deer. That's kind of like the main goal. Haven't had that so far, but maybe we can get some luck. Finally finding our main target here, some mule deer bucks. This one is definitely not looking too shabby. Let's take a quick look at that score estimate, 155 to 195. Not bad at all. Of course, went for the shot here. Again, I'm using the rifle, trying to get the hunter score up. For this one, I have the Red Dragon compound bow, though in case there's like a few does in front of like a buck or something like that. So yeah, just to get those out of the way. But yeah, 180 score actually, 85 GM as well. Again, not a bad buck whatsoever. Not quite the non-typical we're looking for, but nothing to scoff at. We'll definitely take that one. I've been calling in some mule deer bucks here for quite a while actually, but they're somehow like stuck below this like ridge. I don't know, this cliff here down in the river. And there they are actually. I think the one in the front we can see there is definitely the bigger one. Just gonna go take it with the rifle up to 175 here. Not looking too bad. Think you can sneak in a nice little double kill if it like runs out on the beach bank. I'm not sure what exactly, but sadly enough, no. But yeah, those guys were kind of stuck down here for quite a while. Didn't really seem to want to come up. Let's take a look at this guy. Left lung spine too. I feel a little bit poor, like sad for him, but 168 score. Again, a pretty good buck. I feel like we've had always decent luck with the size and the score of these bucks, but the rarity of them, it's just not what we're looking for. I really do want to finish like the 3 non-typicals, so hopefully we can get this one. I'm really trying. Honestly, I just love hunting along the river here for mule deer. It's always so fun. We're gonna use the bow here because there is another one actually over there which I would love to get. It spotted us there and insta-dropped it. So yeah. Well, I guess I say over there, but there's this doe on the right which I kind of did want to spook. But I guess just standing up to walking over there was not the best idea for that. But there was like another mule deer buck somewhere behind it, like behind that corner there on the left. It was decently far away though, so I don't think it would have spooked. But let's actually take a look at this one first of all. 156 score, still a pretty good buck and decent gem. Like the trend is going down so far with the size, but they're still all pretty good sized. There's a bullock just behind these kind of brushes here and he's stepping forward. 165 to 350, so not the biggest score estimate. But I do think he also has like the smaller-ish frame. so I don't think he will make the 300 mark. Yeah, I don't think so. He's not looking too impressive there for the size. But let's see, 273. So yeah, definitely not quite there. I think you could tell, like with the size of the beams and the frames, it was definitely a little bit smaller, but still, nice 50 GM. Back to Mule Deer, we got this guy on 35 meters here, 130 to 180 score estimate, so not too bad. Again, we're just using the rifle for pretty much everything, really trying to get those kills up on this. And yeah, I mean, insta dropped it. Using a rifle does definitely make the job a lot easier than having to like use a crossbow or a bow, even though realistically, after a few shots, you can really get the hang of it and shouldn't have too many issues. But yeah, doesn't actually seem like that's the one that was calling in. Or maybe it was, I'm not sure. Well, if there was one more, it's definitely gone now with that shot. But yeah, 157, not too bad again. They're all pretty good sized here, but yeah, spooking animals is kind of the downside of using rifles, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But we are getting some good mail, so I guess it's fine. Now this is actually the first grizzly bear I have seen this hunt. I did get the call from a female one earlier and I ignored it. Probably shouldn't have. Grizzlies are, I feel like, semi-rare and they are only in this map, so probably should have gotten it. But yeah, let's land up a shot here for maybe a nice little double lung. You should really try and aim fairly far forward for lungs on these bears. The lungs are pretty much right behind the shoulder blade there actually, or like just behind it. If you go a little bit too far back, you'll end up with an intestine shot and like a 5-10 minute track really fast, so hopefully this was a lung shot instead. And it most definitely was a lung shot. I mean, look at that right there, it really just got a few steps in before it fell over here. Left lung intestine, so even that, it was still fairly far back, I guess, if I still hit the intestine here. 21 score, okay, not too great, not too bad. 75 gem, that is great, however. Spent a lot on the new like Halloween Arctic camo. I think, I'm not sure, like 20,000 gems, something like that, so gotta grind those back. Now instead of a bear, we have some gray wolves coming in, standing on the right there. But there's a woman behind it. I'm hoping we can maybe get both. That's why I am using the 223 semi-automatic. And well, it's definitely stuck right there, so it's definitely gonna go down. I think that should have been a long shot, maybe. And honestly, even if it's not like a long shot, they still like go down pretty fast if you're using like the 223 semi-automatic here. 15.8, okay, your score, just like fairly average for like a decent sized or decent weight-ish male. And this one was a body shot, so missed the lungs, not sure what I hit. But even with a body shot, it'll go down pretty fast. So I'm gonna go track this one down. I did not get to spot it, so hopefully that one is bigger. Alright, so the track wasn't all too bad. I had a little bit of an issue actually with finding some tracks, but it went down within like a minute, as you can see, so not that far at all. 16.1 score, so it was definitely bigger. Then kind of hit like the 16 score threshold, which is kind of nice. But yeah, not too bad at all. We'll take it. Again, finding like grizzlies and grey wolves is always nice. Them being like specific to one map can just make them rarer. Alright, I wanted to have these Mule Deer bucks come in and get them, but I think that's gonna be a pipe dream with that one running away and this grizzly bear just charging at us from behind. It's standing up, and that was a hard shot, I do believe. So dropped that instantly, which was nice, I guess. But thankfully, the bigger Mule Deer buck is still back there, and that grizzly just kind of shoved us out of the way. I guess tried to save the deer over there in its last moments. But it's not gonna really happen. 150 to 200 scores, so it should be most likely the biggest one of the entire hunt. But yeah, this grizzly here kind of ruined my plans. There was like at least 2 or 3 Mule Deer bucks coming in, and I only saw 2 of them. So well, I guess there was at least 3 coming in, and I only saw 2 of them. I think that's a better way to put it. Yeah, would have loved to see the third one, because you never know, that might have been the super rare non-typical albino 300 plus scoring one. I mean, it wasn't, but like, it could have been. So yeah, I would have just been happier for non-typical. Like, I don't even need like a crazy score or anything like that. I just want to finally have like all 3 non-typicals on the wall besides each other and showing off their antlers. But yeah, let's take a look at this guy. 180 score, pretty good. I think this is like pretty much the exact same score as the like first one we had. So I think it's a good point to like head to the launcher and check out our hunter score and yeah, end it over there. Alright guys, we're going to be ending today's episode on rank 1959, which means we've gained 5 ranks. It's definitely going a little slower now that we're reaching these numbers, but yeah, we're also ending on 25,063 hunter score, which means we've gained 39 hunter score. Sadly, did not get the non-typical Mule Deer buck, but I guess there is always next time. And on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.